not exciting. You know, I absolutely agree with every single thing Frank said. They're not exciting. I mean, they're not. And to the point of, sometimes it looks like a basketball team where even though they have an opportunity to break, and in the odd time Haaland's eyes light up because he might get an early ball, it's almost like, whoa, hold on, whoa there, whoa, no, right. So let them get back, let's get in position, and then let's start from there. That's what it looks and feels like, and it's not exciting to watch. And for Haaland, it must drive him absolutely potty.
And to the point of Erling Haaland, Stevie, I say this. There was one ball that they played over the top late in the match, and he was like, oh, there's a ball coming. Oh, over my head. I'm running into it. He actually takes a beautiful touch on it, holds the ball up, plays the ball over to the left-hand side, and ends up creating an opportunity from it. And when I see this, I'm going, let's do it again, and do it again, and again, until they prove that they can stop it. But what we know that they can stop is when we stop ourselves if we're Manchester City, and they do that so very often. Touch, 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 back. Touch, 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 back. And you know what it does to Erling Haaland? And I'll also say this about Erling Haaland. There are times in which, because he's not involved, he stops moving, which he shouldn't do. He shouldn't do. But he stops moving. And when I say he stops moving, he is walking because he knows they're not even looking for him. He knows the ball is not coming. And as a former striker, I can tell you, man, it is frustrating. It is frustrating. I need, every time I touch the ball, it's life in the attacking half. I need that life. I need you to refill my battery every time you give me the ball and in the attacking half, in the final third. When you don't give me that, it's like,
To be fair to him, though, in games like this, he doesn't have anywhere to go. I mean, there are 20 outfield players in a space 18 yards wide by probably maybe another 18 yards in a square. Now, if I'm a coach and I play 10v10 in the penalty box, people are going to think, what are you doing that for? That's crazy. But that's where Haaland's playing. He's playing in a box that size with 19 other adult bodies beside him. He's got no chance of finding any space anywhere. He's just got to hope that it gets a ricochet or somebody falls over. I mean, he's got no chance. You can't, games like this is, I don't, because, and even the commentary were talking about it, oh, we haven't seen Haaland. Well, how's Haaland supposed to do anything? And the circumstances that he's in.
Yeah, fair enough, Stevie, and point well taken. But when you see a ball that is about to come in as a cross, which they did a few times, he's got to be moving. He's got to be on the move. Well, and too many times...
There's not many crosses coming in.
Doku played... Doku played a ball across in the first half, and he's hanging out. And you talk about the numbers. He can't just be hanging out in the far post when there's so many numbers in the box. You got to get on the move to gamble and see if you can get on the end of something.
Is that the one where he actually had a chance to hit it, but it came through three bodies? I mean, and so again, when you're watching the TV, it looks dead easy because of the angle you get. When you're down on the field and that ball from Doku has come through three bodies, because three of them have missed it,
He's still got to be on the move.
It's so quick, man.
He still has to be on the move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you stand all the time, but I just think it's a little.
You two can argue amongst yourselves.
We're not really arguing.
It's a little tough.
We're not really arguing.
By the way, you're a centre forward. Leave him alone.
We're not really arguing.
Frank, let's get them out of this, shall we?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Now, the thing is, I feel bad, and I feel a lot of sympathy for Erling Haaland. I would say, well, it's good. As long as we win the Premier League, as long as I score 40 or 50 goals, that's fine. Even if I touch like 3 balls or 5 balls a game, you know, that's fine. But the day I won't win, like maybe the end of the season, you know, I might ask, you know, can I go to play for another team where I'm sure I can touch at least twice of the ball per game? Because really, I'm getting bored. I'm frustrated. That's not the way I feel the game. That will be my position. My positioning, sorry. I really feel that at the end of the day, at some point, Haaland, and we are talking about the best striker in the world, touching 5 balls a game maybe, getting a little bit frustrated and being fed up of that tactic. Because it's for me, it's clear that they try to avoid putting the ball there in the 18-yard box. It's like they don't want to. They want to keep the ball, turn around, handball game, until, yeah, you know what? There is a corner kick and Guardiola hit the ball. Otherwise, we see nothing. And I'm with Ali 100%. The only one who tries to create something personal, more individual, is Doku. Doku tried to take on players. The others just make passes. It's like 800. How many passes they made today? 1,000? 1,000 to score from a 20-yard shot and the last corner kick. Everything for me, sorry, for not a lot. As an entertainment, for almost nothing.
Just a little one to back up Frank's point there about wanting to go. Liverpool's greatest ever striker, Ian Rush, spent a year at Juventus in the late 80s when it was defensive, keep the ball. And he came back from Juventus after Ian said, you know what, I hated every second of it. He says, if I touched the ball twice in a game, I was lucky. He said, I couldn't handle it anymore. And that's why he came back so quickly, because he didn't want it.
I'll tell you what, Pep Guardiola doesn't want Frank as his partner in golf anytime soon. Maybe you'll get to be his caddy or something, Frank. I don't think you're going to be best friends.
I don't play golf anymore, so don't worry.